Remember, if you guys asked me to do the rear wheel hooked to the front controller or the rear controller hooked to the front wheel, but I'm going to try both. So this first attempt is reversed and the wheel spins backwards. Something's wrong with the phasing on the wheel, I think, because I got green to blue, blue to green, yellow to yellow, and everything's hooked up. And then I've got the hall sensors for the rear wheel. This is the line that goes to the rear wheel. I've got the hall sensors hooked up to this controller over here. So here's what it does. When I push the it won't even push. Like, that's full throttle. It kind of wants to go, but it goes backwards. And it makes a shitload of noise. So that is the rear wheel to the front controller, which is known good because I can still ride it with just the front wheel. And I've got the front controller on right here. You can see. Turn it on. Whoop. Must have turned off. So it turns off, it times out because of the rear hall sensors. The rear controller isn't hooked up, and that's what the controller senses. The throttle senses whether or not the rear wheel sees speed. Okay, now I'll try the rear wheel hooked to, or the front wheel hooked to the rear controller next. Okay. Okay. Now I've got the rear wheel. Well, I can disconnect this, but it's hard to do with one hand. Hang on. Okay, this is the rear wheel. It's totally disconnected because it's a piece of junk. It's broken. So I've got yellow to yellow, green to green, and blue to blue for the front. These are going up to the front wheel. So those go out to the front wheel. We trace this down. It leads to this controller, which is hooked up to the hall sensors for the front wheel. Also, you can see those go out to the front wheel. So I've got hall sensors and power, and it works fine. Watch. Whoa. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without losing the whole scooter here. But yeah, it works fine. Doesn't make any noise. Oh shit. Doesn't make any noise. Everything's fine. Get the front wheel off the ground. It's all hooked up. And so that's front controller, front wheel to rear controller, and the rear wheel to both controllers I've tried, and it's no good. Makes noise. So the rear wheel has got to be the issue, not the controllers. Alright, please send me a rear wheel. That's what I need. And I promise this will be fixed.